Welcome and thank you for taking an interest in our exciting mission, which we hope you'll want to be a part of. I'm Danielle and I'm one of the founders of Glamorgannwg Indigenous People. We have made these videos as we would like to increase our numbers. However, it is also important to us that everyone is working from the same page. So we want to make sure that numbers increase with those who truly align with our values. Therefore, the aims of these videos is to tell you about our mission so you can determine whether this is something that you align with and want to be a part of. I want to make it clear that we're not trying to sell you anything or persuade you or convince you to adopt certain beliefs, and we're not here to justify ourselves to you. So if this doesn't feel right for you, then that's fine, as we understand it may not be for everyone. After all, recognising each other's self-determination is part of our constitution. I think this can be summed up as follows. It's not what we can do for you, but whether you want to join us in what we are doing to work towards building a brighter future for us all. In this video, I'll be particularly telling you all about our Micronation of Glamorgannwg. We are a group of free-thinking people who believe that society has come a long way from the life we are naturally intended to live and the freedom that we are naturally intended to enjoy. We need to get back to our roots by living in alignment and harmony with our true heritage, with each other, with the earth and the energies around us. We therefore class ourselves as Indigenous, which simply means of the land, and as such we stand under natural law, which is also known as universal law. We are currently in the process of establishing ourselves as an Indigenous micronation, thereby creating our own jurisdiction outside of the UK system, and we are working towards international recognition to officially establish this status. Glamorgannwg originated as a community trust in May 2021. In June 2022, we evolved and founded the Micronation of Glamorgannwg. Here are the founders at our first annual People's Gathering. Mark is also founding trustee of the Cymru Community Trust and has more than a decade of experience of running his trust and intervening in legal and debt matters for beneficiaries. Cymru Community Trust offers Glamorgannwg and its citizens protection for themselves and their assets. This is entirely optional for citizens and friends of our micronation, but its protection is something that the majority enjoy. Please see the additional video for more information, and you can also see cymrutrust.net. We call our nation Glamorgannwg. We are mostly based in the old Glamorgan area of South Wales. However, we have citizens from further afield, mostly within the ancient area of Cymru, spelt with a K, which reaches up as far as Scotland and across most of England. The name is a combination of both the English and Welsh versions of Glamorgan, which differentiates our micronation from the Glamorgan that is within the UK. It has an equal balance of letters that are shared between the two languages, and we feel this perfectly represents our values of unity, balance and equity. Glamorgan itself is derived from the Welsh of Glamorgannwg, which means nations at the border of the sea, and also alludes to the territory of King Morgan of the 8th century. However, if you look at the literal translation of Glamorgannwg on DuckDuckGo, it comes up as this: the seafront of 100 nuggets. Well, we can't be serious all the time, and so it turns out this name also integrates our childish sense of humour. The people of Glamorgannwg are made up of nationals who have been approved as citizens and signed our People's Pledge to our Constitution, and supporters of our mission who are not yet signed up citizens, who we refer to as friends of Glamorgannwg. Friends may or may not be thinking of signing up as citizens. There is no pressure, and we are grateful for the support. Either way, we are all seeking to make improvements to our lives that we hope will resonate throughout humanity, eventually creating a better world for everyone. We honour ourselves and each other by accepting responsibility for ourselves and our actions, and we strive for self-empowerment, self-sufficiency and self-determination, both as individuals and collectively. This is our crest, which was carefully designed with every symbol and colour being meaningful, and there is more information on this on our website. And this is our national flag, which was raised first to launch our micronation to the tune of Muses Uprising at our summer fair in Porthcawl, South Wales on September 2022. As a nation, we have a positive attitude to life, and rather than living in fear of the tyrannical society we appear to be heading towards, we are all striving and working towards solutions to all the issues that we face. As believers in autonomy and a right to our own self-determination and sovereignty, or in other words, a right to stand in our own power, we have declared ourselves as a micronation of Indigenous people. We are working towards international recognition and eventually complete secession from the corrupt UK system. We have combined forces with Cymru Community Trust, as I mentioned, whose legal protection is facilitating us in moving away from the restraints of the UK legal and financial systems, many aspects of which are in violation of our human and common law rights. We are establishing our own jurisdiction instead of constantly being in a battle fighting this system from within to maintain the rights and little freedom we have left. This is because we have realised we need to take back our power, protect it, and stand strong in our own conviction. We feel the best way to achieve this is to create the life and society we want to live in and be part of, so that we can step outside of the UK system where we have our own rules based upon our own beliefs, morals, and requirements. This will give us exemption from UK laws and statutes, similar to having diplomatic immunity. Here's more information about the founders of Glamorgannwg and our current roles in running and developing the micronation, which match the skills and areas of expertise that we have. I'm Danielle, I'm the main organiser, so I'm naturally the Chief of Nation, and I'm also National Representative for Health because I'm a natural health author and a therapist qualified in various therapies. Lloyd is the National Representative for Technology and Development. He is a programmer heavily involved in cryptocurrency and decentralized storage development. Vanessa is the National Representative of Office and Affairs, as she has excellent admin and interpersonal skills. Mark is the National Representative of Justice, as he has great expertise in legal and lawful situations, which is entirely self-taught over a period of more than a decade. We also have a People's Council for the people and their representatives to be involved in planning and decision-making. Having previous experience of charity work, we structured the running of our micronation at first similar to a charity. So we accept donations, we have volunteers working for us, and everything we do goes back into the community for the benefit of all. Though we are not registered in the UK system as a charity because, well, that would be a bit silly, wouldn't it? Because we don't see ourselves as being in the UK system. We have founder meetings regularly, and we have people's councils and people's gatherings. We also have regular workshops, film nights and talks on various areas of interest. We have essential infrastructure in place to facilitate interacting with the UK legal and financial systems when required, such as a bank account, card payment facilities, an official address and a website. As we have regular ongoing costs, we need to rely on donations. The founders shared all of the setup costs between us to get things going because we already believe in what we are doing. and we are all contributing every month by standing order to cover ongoing running costs, as are many of the people and friends. We also hold regular community markets, with the focus being on nation building, such as establishing trade between us as a foundation to our economy. The fundraising comes in as an indirect benefit, which helps us to plan and grow. All profit goes back to the nation for the benefit of all, such as purchasing assets, saving for specific causes, education and training, providing assistance and subsidised services, and we've also begun running some subsidised social events and outings, such as our community camps. We rely on volunteers, so if you join us, you will be encouraged to help out when needed with fundraising, meetings, and any contribution you can. We are all in this together and for each other, and the more that we give, the more we will benefit. Your contribution could be as big or as small as you can manage. And if you are unable to attend events and be physically active, then maybe there is another way you can contribute, such as help with online promotion or other assistance that can be offered remotely. In a nutshell, we are a community of people cooperating for the mutual benefit of all involved. Our citizen applications are subject to approval, and we ask that you align with our values by signing the People's Pledge to ensure alignment with the Constitution. Speaking of which, here is our Constitution, which I explain in the Natural Law and Constitution video, and is also on our website for you to read in full at your leisure. It was put together with a great deal of thought into every word and phrase, and everything in there is there for a purpose. As you watch through the videos, and if you've met us at an event, you will hopefully understand that we are not your usual club, society or group that you join into as such, even though I may have used that term for simplicity. As usually, when you join such a group, you are expected to adopt and live by their rules and beliefs. Instead, we are a collective network of individual beings, each unique and having their own dreams and beliefs. What brings us together is that these beliefs and dreams are in alignment with each other, and that is a big difference as we respect and honour each other as individuals in this way. Whether you are watching because you simply want to protect yourself, you are just curious, or whether you want to change your world, I believe we all want the same thing at the end of the day, and that is freedom to express ourselves, freedom to choose what's right for us, freedom to believe and dream what we want, and to enjoy a simple, peaceful, and happy life. We can protest for change, meditate on peace and happiness, and visualize the future we want. However, the manifestation of our dreams into reality will only happen when we work towards creating this future. And this is what we are doing. By coming together, standing in our power, and working towards this brighter future with like-minded people, that manifestation is already growing organically into something beyond what we thought possible. We are not waiting around for someone else to give back our power. We are not begging for our human rights. And we are not pleading for the government not to make us do something we don't want to do. We are taking back that power collectively and placing protection around each one of us so they will not take it away again. We are facilitating the change by being the change that we want to see. And when the right people come together, miracles can really happen. Please see the relevant videos for more information, including our current goals, our shorter and long-term goals and potentials, and much more. If you want to know more, please get in touch through our website or come along to one of our community market and gathering days or Wednesday workshops, all of which will be detailed on our website and in our Telegram channel and Facebook group, the links for which are on the first page of our website. We look forward to welcoming you. Thanks for watching.